Okay, so in this part we are going to design a big playground for our player for testing, shooting, and all that we'll have at the end. So first we'll get the Progress window, the Probuilder window like we did. We'll drag the tools on the left side, not like that, sorry. On the left side here, and snap it to that side. You can see that it's just a flat plane by now, and this is just this is just for making the playground. We will not do anything else. We'll be using Probuilder, and we have enabled ProGrid, so we'll have ease in designing. We'll start by designing some walls for our player not to be able to go outside of this plane. So we'll select for the side edge and then insert edge loop, and we'll drag it 2 meters away from the corner. So drag right about there. Yes, now if you look and zoom, you can see it's 2 meters away. 2 boxes. We'll select this edge again, and we will say insert edge loop, and we'll drag it all the way here. Two squares again. Just focus on this thing here. One more snap, and that's it. So the snapping is happening because of progress. I'm not clicking command to snap it. I'm just dragging it like I usually do, and because of progress, it is snapping into place. Insert edge loop again by selecting that side. Command Z. So inserted one edge loop. Drag it 2 squares again. 2 meters away from this edge. You can see 2 meters away. 2 square boxes. I think it's 1 meter, not 2. Yeah, so 1 meter away. All of them just 1 meter away. Drag 2 small square boxes. If you focus on this, you can see that here we have, so it is 2 boxes, not. Alright, so now we can select this one. You will see a yellow shadow appear when you put your mouse on one of these faces. Right now on the video, for some reason I'm just seeing these funny checkboxes, if you see them, but that's what you will see yellow colored. Then select this, all of those sides, and then click center instead of the pivot. And now we want to extrude, so shift, we press shift first, and then drag, and then leave the shift, and then continue. Command Z, I forgot to select this one. So shift to select this one as well. Now again shift and drag it up, and leave shift, and now continuously drag. Alright, so that's a simple wall, so our player cannot get out. Of this plane area. So we have put some walls, physical walls, not invisible. We can save the project now. Unity might crash because we are currently using experimental packages, but thankfully it hasn't crashed, and I don't think it'll crash for me. But if it does, then that's why I'm just saving my project multiple times, because if you don't, then the next time you open, it was gonna forget all those changes. So let's now start building something else. So new shape, we'll build a building now. So new shape, and now I've kind of fast forwarded it and double speed. That's why you can see going too fast. Okay, so I'll just do this, snap 3 times, then drag it at 10 meters. So 10 squares, 1, 2, 10. Yeah, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I select this face, which will be yellow colored. We selected, and all the way 10 is in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Okay. Then we are going to select the top face and select. Shift and try. Nope, that's not good. So just Command Z it. Select the edge mode. So on top there's 4. You can select edge mode, and now we select this edge. Select no, we don't want to divide the object. Command Z. Then edge select mode. Select this edge. Insert edge loop. No. Select another edge loop. Here, select another. So we need 4 edge loops. 2 on that side and 2 like this. Then we go up here and say select edge loop all the way here, and then we select this one, select edge loop, drag it here. This one, select edge loop, drag it here, like edge loop and drag it here. So I've already taught you the basics of Probuilder now. Now we can go down here and insert and last another one. Select edge loop, drag it right about here to make a space for our player to come in, and select edge loop, drag it here. And we have this, catch all of these edges. We need a space, so no, just so leave those center ones because that's where our player will go in from. Shift to extrude and drag them over up about 3 squares. You can see 3 squares, 3 biggest squares and another small 2. What happened here? I forgot. Okay, so say shift again and drag it up here. Alright, next we will go into object selection. You can see our object, it's looking good. We'll do a new shape and this will be stairs. Let's go double click on scene to make it easier to design height so that we get accurate steps and don't have to do divisions on the calculator. So we will have to set 0.2, that's still not exact. 0.3 is a bit bigger, so I think 0.2 again. Let's see, 0.25 because we are actually snapping at 0.25. So that's why 0.25 is pretty accurate, 3.25. Then just on the z-axis 4 and the x-axis 3. Just press escape after that and drag it edge to align. Drag it on this side to align it. Next we select this object, all the top edges. And we will do a shift again to extrude, and now we have this nice little edge that is arrived here. We can select this shape, this one, and click delete on the keyboard, and select edge loop, this top edge. You can select this edge, this under edge first, and the under edge of that side, and down here we have bridge edges. Now because I fast forwarded it a bit, not be able to catch it, so you've already seen how the basics is working here. The bridging edges, the deleting of the faces, so you don't really need to do it exactly as I've done it. You can design your own. I was just showing so you could make it. If you are just a beginner, you can just exactly copy what I did. That's why I'm saying every time I press a key. So I'll still continue, so you can see shift to extrude, drag it up. Now we need to connect, so select this edge, say insert edge loop, so you have this big edge coming up. Drag it all the way in this place so that we can now connect between these two. So we select this face, delete, you go into face edge mode, back to edge mode, and bridge these two edges, top edges, bridge the edges again, and select this 2 faces while going in face mode. And then we are just going, Command Z, no, not extrude faces. We are basically going to delete the faces, and then we go into edge mode, select the under edge of that side, bridge edges, top edges, bridge again, then select this one, shift select that one, and bridge another edge. Then save the project because we don't want it to be crashing and losing our changes. Now we'll select this and insert an edge loop again, drag it to this side so we can connect these two. Next we select this under edge, face select mode, select these two, delete them. Then we'll select this edge and still face select, delete. Select this one and bridge edges. Then the underneath ones, shift select and bridge edges. Then again the underneath ones, shift select and bridge edges, shift select bridge edges, shift select bridge edges. Okay, so we are getting close to the end of this small floor. You're gonna make a small building out of these. So select this one, no mistake, select this one and like the underneath edges and bridge them. So this one, shift select that one, bridge again. And now we have to close this, so shift and underneath edge and bridge it. You can see we have this nice little shape ready already. Of course it's a very long process. I have actually speed up the video at twice the speed. So now I'm dragging this up, it's above. I just did Command D or Control D and drag it up this. Now because it's completely has upload already, and select this edge, this one in the face select mode, select all these faces, and that one delete. Then from the underneath, select all the underneath faces. So shift, select in the face mode. Shift, select, delete. Now it's still not completely done. So it does look good, better, but this is the problem. So face mode, delete, face select, delete all these sides ones. So we'll just select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, select, delete, and select, delete, all the side ones, delete, and shift, select, delete. Alright, so that looks way better now. Now we can select in the object select mode and drag it down. So there are basically 4 modes. One is vertex select mode, this edge mode, this face mode, and this object. So we're currently in the object select mode. That's why we can select objects. Now we can do command or control to get the snapping system on. So we just rotated this one at 180, then I command duplicated the stairs down there and dragged it up here. Because we are snapping using progress, we can really align them nice. We rotate this one at 180 as well, and there's our stairs. Now we have so many 4 objects, so we'll just merge some of these. So this is stairs and this cube. We go down here and merge the objects, rename this to rename, call this floor 1. Then we have the stairs and this cube, and we'll merge the objects, then rename this one and call this one floor 2. And now because they are 1 objects, we can do a command. I'll save the project first so that we don't forget lose our changes. We do command D and drag this right above here, rotate it another 180, and so let's just rotate it 180. Let's put it at 0 using the command or control key to get the snappy rotations. And we're almost done with building our small building. So rename this to floor 3. This will also contain our, so let's drag it in the environment, create an empty game object, call this game object building, drag them all out, make the building 0, copy component, drag and paste, then floor 3, drag in this, and then we select the building onto the environment. You can do this all yourself because I'm just fast forwarded 2x, that's why it's pretty fast. And select this face, so just go double inside to see a better view. Shift, select, so unselect, shift, select, then select this mode and shift to extrude again, and then leave the shift button and drag it up, and then drag it one more time by hitting shift one more time by releasing the drag button, and then delete the 2 faces. Bridge edges, bridge these 2 edges as well, bridge, delete the faces, then we connect, and then we connect again, save. Now to get these, we'll delete these faces. So delete all of these together. So shift select all of them, delete. Then we select this face and this, so the under face first, then the underface, bridge, the top faces, underneath faces, bridge the upper faces, bridge. Now the underneath faces again, bridge, then the above, bridge. Okay, that's it. We have some nice little building here. Okay, select this one, drag it up, select this one, drag it up, so that I can't jump from this. We really don't want that to happen. And this is the smallest 4. Drag them together up, and that's it. Save the project. Have this nice little building ready up there standing for us. Hit play. Now we can go running, jump, and you can see a small problem. The stairs are, that's okay anyway because just a playground. I can see it. Jump to go up. My player's head is currently hitting the roof. As soon as I jump, then we can look outside. If I jump, I might even get stuck somewhere. Jump and jump. Did I just get stuck? Oh, that's okay. We don't need to fix that, because this is not really anything except for just a prototype building. Probuilder window now, new shape, and we'll make let's see what this is. This could be good for nice barrels, but we don't need that right now, so let's see what an arch looks like. Nope. Maybe a prism. So let's make the X value 4, Z value 2, and Y on 1. Just do shift and left click, then drag some more by doing Command D and duplicate some more. Another one. Drag this one right here, rotate it using the control command key to get snappy movement, and drag it right at the entrance to this small little building. Alright, so that's really a nice start to our prototyping. You can of course make something way better using Probuilder, but because we don't want to use too much time in our art, because the main idea is not for making the playground. We are just supposed to make this first person shooter controller with full body awareness, so we won't really focus a lot on this. We will create some basic materials later on, but let's just get the designing done yet. So for now we just rename these prisms to slope small, slope small, slope small, slope small for 4 of them. All of this we are working in the prototyping material up to now. But let's just see what this door shape. Why is this looking so bad? Yeah, so let's make a new prism. This is gonna be our big slope. So 10 on the X, no, 20 on the X, 4 on the Y. I think I made it 4 on the Z as well. No. Yeah, 4 on the Z. Alright, we can take some more out. So take some barrels after duplicating those big ramps. Another barrel, another barrel, another barrel, some barrels about here and there. Barrel, 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 barrel. Oops. Okay. Let's put some small walls. So wall 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a really messy hierarchy now. Drag all these slow small into the environment folder. Duplicate one building, duplicate another building, another building. 4 buildings now. Take these prisms to slope and call these big slope bigs. Then we can select all these cylinders and call them barrels. Create an empty parent, rename him to barrels. Then we need to drag all of these outside. So we set the barrels, drag it back into him, and then drag the barrels into the environment, change it to ground. Yes, change children. We must set every object that we make to ground, so that our player can jump on them, and of course don't want him to start going in the falling idle animation when he's stepping on those objects. Then on the cube we can select them to wall, with an empty game object, call this walls. We set transform, drag in the wall and put them in the environment, change them to ground. Yes, change children. Alright, so we are done with the designing part. It was pretty fast because I had done it very fast anyway. Let's create a folder. This video is scaled at a speed of 2x, and that's why I'm having to say things pretty fast to catch up. So sorry about that noise again. Let's see what we can do now. So I think we don't really need a folder. Alright, so we delete the folder, delete the ground material, create I don't want a folder. Create a material, and this material we call it red. we'll just make the RGB value to 2550 and 0 to get red. Then yellow, we'll change the yellow to yellow. You can see yellow is 2550. Then we create another normal folder. Create a material, and this material is gonna be called our green material. For green is 0 and 255 and 0 again. Where did it go? Oops. So green 25500. Then I think no need. Let's just duplicate this one, rename this one to let's get an orange material, and orange is about here. So 150 254. Let's just manually change it. Alright, got green, orange and red and yellow. Let's create a new material. Let's duplicate orange material, call this blue. Blue is pretty simple. RGB values work like that. So B is just gonna be 255. Duplicate blue material, rename. Pink, I don't think we need pink. Sorry. Duplicate blue material, rename to gray. Yes, we do need gray. 60s, 50. I think we should put it 100 or something. 100 by 100 by 100. Now we duplicate blue and call this black. Black is just 0000. Duplicate this one, rename this one to white. And white is full everywhere, so white. Duplicate white, rename to brown. So brown is gonna be something like that. 162, 80 and 50. Nice brown material. Start dragging them on the object. So drag. We got 3 on that building. You can drag some red ones here. Red, RGB, just a funny combination. Look funny. So that can be like a wall color, orange or brown. What's that? I think it's orange. Now we can put some gray material on that one. Brown on the barrels. Brown again. Brown. And you can see something silly going there. What's wrong? Nope. Let's drag it on this one. It's not visible for some reason. Delete it. There you are. There were 2 in one. So one of them was getting the material, like none of them was able to get it. It was not able to get which one we were trying to select. So let's now drag. We got this color on the ramps. It looks pretty good now. Okay, add another color to the barrel. We have 2 buildings still left, and our ground should be like that. Is that looking good? I think yellow on the building, yellow, red, and red up there, green. There it is. So white. So many. It looks like Duplo blocks or something. Now let's hit play. We have left the our characters working perfectly. You can see. Yeah, this clipping will fix that when we add the gun, because we won't want that clipping. I'm running really fast. Whoa. Maybe we also need to adjust the speeds a bit. We are crouching, you're running. Jump over these ramps into this one. Oh yay. I just got stuck. What happened here? Something went wrong. Delete this material. Duplicate orange, rename. Call this one our gray material. And drag it onto the stairs at first. Then back on that one. Any object becoming pink. Clear the error because we made the error ourselves. And now we can save the project, Command S or Control S. You can really do anything you want. You don't need to be exactly what I did. I just was doing this so that. So you just need to design some type of ramps, buildings, stairs, and jumpable objects to all buildings so we can jump over. Of course, I will make another one.